It's like you can complain about Game & Watch, but this guy pretty much brought that into existence. Like no one else showed him how to do it. He had to figure it out himself. He brought this character into the meta. Now Game & Watch is a very relevant character in this current metagame, and it's all because of Maister. And
Yep, exactly.
he's an amazing player, and it's just he definitely utilizes Game & Watch's strengths like no other. And even in this matchup, I do think that Game & Watch has definitely an advantage. I don't know how big of an advantage, but I know some of the Snake players have been saying like it's not as bad as everyone thinks it is. You got to play a little bit more projectile plays. Obviously, the bucket is a reflector now, and he can fill up his bucket for free, or not for free, but like if you just kind of like willy-nilly throw out grenades, you just fill up his bucket and then have certain kills confirmed. 0% down the bucket is true. So you don't want. The thing about it is like Snake grenades, they do a lot of damage and they have decent knockback. So if you fill a bucket up with grenade damage, like you're gonna kill someone at 0. You're gonna kill Snake at 0 with a down bucket, 100%.
Yep, most definitely. And again, as you mentioned, like I do think it does go back and forth. It could be kind of a nuisance. I feel like it just matches for both of these characters when it comes to like Maister having to approach MVD, but also MVD trying to find a way around the bucket. I mean, we've seen these two players play a lot in the past. I do believe they also had played at Thunder Smash, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, no, these two players have played a lot before, so definitely quite interesting to see what they can do.
Yeah, and the thing about Snake as well is usually when Snake gets put off stage, Snake they'll love to double jump and go high with the Cypher like we're seeing now. But against Game & Watch, it's pretty irritating to do that. Like most of the time up there doesn't kill, but it just does a lot of damage. But MVD nailing that up tilt there is going to be a very powerful move, take up a lot of area. I mean, probably Snake's best tilt move by far.
Yeah, and 160, oh, but avoiding that and being able to get back from the Cypher back onto the stage. Well, having to be careful with those bombs. Of course, you could hit Game & Watch's fair, and it will deactivate the hitbox on the bomb too. Something that, surprisingly, I kind of figured that out when funny enough, Maister was the first person I played against in Ultimate when it came to Wi-Fi. So that was like one of the first I noted a change of Game & Watch that, you know, between his fair, you could hit it. And so you'll be surprised some people actually just didn't know that. So yeah, that is definitely something that you have to be wary about. You know, if you feel like you're being pressured, just being able to use an aerial to get rid of that. But, you know, MVD being able to use the bucket. You saw him trying to go for the jump and try to catch him sleeping on the platform.
Yeah, he just let it rip there. I wonder if why didn't he just leave before confirmed there? The down throw into the forward tilt will do it. That's one redeeming factor in this matchup is Snake can down throw in the true combo forward tilt. Now the true combo into up tilt is at 160, but I don't know the exact numbers for the chart. But down throw into forward tilt starts working on Game & Watch like fairly early at around like the 100-ish, you know, mark or so. And Game & Watch is just so light, so you get a down throw forward tilt right by the edge, you'll be killing him.
And MVD having to rethink to see like when it's proper to use C4 at the same time, because he doesn't want to be charging up. And, oh, he got hit by his own C4 underneath the platform. The timer, of course, running out and blowing it up on its own. But yeah, no, you know, he doesn't want to charge up that bucket at the same time. And Maister kind of testing him. He does get grounded by that down mesh to the fourth mesh, and I have seen that move kill so early. So of course, no surprise right there. It's the C4 hanging out by the ledge at the same time, but Maister being able to follow up from these trying to do a double backer by the ledge, but not going to get the second one.
Bro, and MVD is really not giving him the C4 detonation. Like every time Maister's by it, he's trying to bait him into doing it, and yeah, he's really not giving it to him. And that's really good for MVD because Maister's only got one bucket throughout this game number 1, and he didn't hit it. So MVD kind of like not really worrying about that, and you see him not using too many grenades and being more of that Taijutsu Snake, and that up tilt is gonna feel it out.
The animation of how that transpired at the end was kind of funny because you saw a Game & Watch in the middle of the animation of trying to do down smash, but like his face had changed, but his arms weren't like changed yet. So then all you see is like Snake kick Game & Watch in the face, and because everything had put it right before Maister did. So yeah, I guess that's one way to tell Game & Watch to hit the front door.
Oh, 100%. And I just want to point out that MVD played that matchup so well. We saw a lot less grenades, and that's why I'm kind of iffy about this matchup. It's kind of in the air for me because I feel like the first year of Ultimate, Snakes tried to play every matchup the same. You know what I mean? Tried to do that like Snake has a full chart. Because Snake is that like setup character, right? You like set up grenades, set up C4, you set up your traps, and then you have a lot of good boxing tools and stuff like that. But the way MVD's playing this matchup, he's using his projectiles more as a bait. We don't see too much grenades. We see the C4 out, but it's more so kind of like baiting Maister into trying to, you know, bucket it, and sometimes he'll get him out of a lot of situations because Maister goes for that bucket. And he's just playing more just utilizing Snake's really good buttons. You know, he has a really good dash attack, he has great aerials, and he has really good tilt.
And the respect, too, from MVD. And you know what I actually meant to say was that very similar to how MVD's playing this matchup. I meant to say that in Thunder, Maister did not go. The last time these two played really was at Full Bloom 5, but it was more so MVD had to play in a similar fashion versus Dark Wizzy and the Mario matchup when it comes to Cape, similarly to that. So, like, the way that MVD respects Maister and his bucket is very similar to that as well, but instead of it being grenades, it's C4 in the situation.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And right now, Maister kind of doing a really good job, not letting, he's getting so much damage when he puts MVD in this advantage state, but you gotta be careful. Look at all this rage on MVD. One solid read could be the stock here from Maister, and ooh, this is where it starts racking up. The downer is not enough. Can Maister finish off the stock?
I mean, at 142, he has to find a way, taking that bomb right out of the arena right here. He does manage to get the grab out of it, though, seeing that MVD was able to negate it. Just throw his own grenade and C4 at the same time. Also trying to find a way to replace the C4, too. You see him putting it back onto the platform. Also not trying to let the timer run out, but the forward tilt take a seat as he does take that stock first.
That move is so good, Game Watch Warrior.
It is. Would you slide with it, too?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the boost tilt.
Yeah. That or down tilt too, of course, by the ledge, because you know it actually reaches pretty low below the ledge. But the damage that MVD is racking onto Maister right now.
Bringing down the axe kick right into the up tilt. That was big damage for MVD. Big get a little bucket on the grenade. So, and I like how MVD's not like purely playing Titan Snake. He's still mixing up those projectiles here and there. So like yes, that does give Maister opportunities to fill up the bucket, but it also like adds a lot more reason to MVD's game.
I'm pretty sure he would also rather take, you know, if he's using a recharge on the bucket rather than take the grenade than the C4 at the same time. Oh, but the C4, he was right underneath the perfect radius underneath the platform for that to hit Maister and take out his second stock.
That was so great because this whole time, we're talking about it too. We're like, MVD is not detonating this C4. And he saves it all the way to game number 2, second stock, to be like, all right, I'm going to finally kill you. Because now you don't care about it.
Using counter too, you know, just use counter, right? No,
yeah.
Instead of using C4. Yeah. In the matchup, of course.
B-reverse right into the up air there. Maister racking up all this damage, but it really comes down to how early you can kill a Snake. Game Watch does have powerful smash attacks that kill very early. Oh, here's the bucket. I'm assuming he's gonna save it for the last one. So it's kind of like a Wario Walk situation here, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna get this stock, and I'll use like this super move that kills it like ridiculously early later on.
And I believe there's also like a flash indicator too to let you know if his weapon is full. I was able to see. Yeah.
Right.
So I think that's what he's waiting for. Yeah, I think that's what he's waiting for too, just in case, you know. It's like, all right, I could afford to give this up, but at the same time, how long can you do it? But the roll into the ballerina kick, as I call it.
Yeah, that's some Wi-Fi tactics virus.
Right,
you saw the down smash actually coming out for Maister too. He actually went into the rapid jab. He did spot dodge into down smash, but MVD was able to get his up tilt out in time there. So Maister not gonna be able to get that down smash off. But really, like Maister was just trying to again find the kill, and MVD was just not giving it to him. And now MVD is up 2-0 on number 6.
Yep. And quite interesting too, just to see how things play out in terms of not just this matchup, but how both these players. I feel like because when you're juggling a Snake projectiles with input lag, let's say, it could be quite annoying on your timing in general. I know MVD had said that he also has been quite busy recently, just not only with the situation that we're currently are in as a world, but with his move personally. I believe he just moved to Vegas just like literally yesterday or 2 days ago.
Oh, really?
Yes. So he's now not in Oklahoma. He's now living in Nevada.
Did everyone in the same house as him move, or was it just?
I think Esam did move. I think he is currently living in Florida now. If he hasn't moved already to Florida, then he may be in Canada with his fiance. And then I believe MVD is now living with Bear. Talk about Tio. Yes. Oh my gosh! He stared at him in the face and said,
"Do it! Fill the bucket!"
I can't.
That was so smart, MVD, though. He just kept charging. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna
it's like the Sith, bro.
Ooh, the cross-up dash attack from Maister. And again, Maister able to rack the damage, but I mean, we've seen Game & Watch do that, but can he take the stock? That's where it really comes down to. And Maister getting kicked up here, MVD, detonating the C4, replacing it here, and just playing it nice and slow. He doesn't have to approach here, just keeping Maister in the corner. But now Maister, bucket, looks like no, it's not filled yet, but he definitely got a charge. Because I wonder, I know some moves like fill up 2 bars, some moves fill up 1 bar, so I'm not too sure about how
grenade.
much. Right, yeah, it looks like grenade only does like 1. Nonetheless,
now.
Ooh, that shield pressure though, the double forward air. And like you said, you can contest that move. You can just straight up hit the bomb with anything.
Exactly.
So I feel like sometimes some people like over respect that move.
Oh, coming in with the rising down here though. Of course, I believe that is Snake's fastest move out of oh, the bucket ace! So maybe there isn't. It looked like there wasn't a flash indicator at the same time right there. I don't know.
Bro, he got that bucket and was just like...
I did not see it. And it looked like he had gotten it from the last grenade too.
Yeah, he got another charge on the grenade that MVD left on his way.
What the heck?
And yeah, at that time, I believe he finished the bucket fill with the C4. So finally getting the read on that, Maister getting rewarded. And now, you know, up on this second stock here, but we'll see if we can finish it off. There goes. I think the C4 just blew up on his own there. Oh, that's...
Oh, unfortunately getting around. Yeah, most definitely going to be the stock. Although, you know, Maister is at 60%. Game & Watch, another character. I know we were talking about Void Sheik, but Game & Watch here, also a very light character at the saves. Oh, wow. He was trying to push him to the ledge. I don't know whether to, like, be able to keep him closer to the blast zone at the same time and trying to find his way to end the stock already this early to try to even it out. See the trade right there with the up tilt. Up tilt also not only just being so strong, but so fast, too. I believe it's like 6 frames. It starts on, say, frame 6.
Yeah, really. For what it does, it's very...
Yeah.
Ooh, big damage coming in from Maister. Tries to, again, bucket that C4. Okay, MVD going high. Oh, what?
Oh.
Trying to fight me up here, dog? What's up?
That was the first time he contested Maister, too, because every time MVD goes for that high recovery, Maister's been trying to chase him up in the air with up airs himself. And, you know, it could be very... I would say... Game & Watch's up here doesn't really have a lot of knockback, so it can be really tricky to try to clip somebody, at least to get them as close as they can be to the blast zone before it counts. But MVD finally answering back, slapping him forward, and just saying, all right, man, I'm going to take this stock from you because I got to even this out real quick. Oh, his own grenade! Friendly fire! Take it off! You're supposed to turn that. I didn't know this was hardcore team deathmatch. What's going on here?
Bro, that's crazy. And it's just funny, too, because MVD has gotten hit by his own C4 like a decent amount of time this set, just because he's not blowing it up. Maister's like always there, just like flashing the bucket, right? So it's just funny because usually you don't even see most Snakes in that situation because they're like always blowing it up in neutral or just like setting up, blowing it up, setting up, blowing it up. But against dude, what if he landed on the stage, dude, on that down B? That would have been so crazy because he was actually like really close on watching the replay on the stream. Like, oh, that would have been so crazy if you like landed on the stage with the bucket and just like, you have to release it sometime, right? That would have just been so funny.
Oh, that was such good timing too. Oh my gosh, these instant replays. I literally didn't know there was instant replays until you just called it out right now. That was great. I've just been on the Discord screen.
Production on point, man.
Oh no, it's fantastic. No, this is really good. I like this. We need more of these, especially, you know, depending on how long things kind of have to be. As you saw, it come down to the fact that MVD's been really patient lately and just not trying to give Maister bucket for free.
Right, he's definitely got to be very... If he's not going to detonate the C4 as much as he's not been doing it, like, he needs to be more aware of that and kind of just, like, maybe stay away from it or detonate it when he's not close to it just to kind of reset it. Because, yeah, he, like, most Snakes can kind of hang out by their C4 and it can feel safe because, like, they choose when to detonate it. But if you never detonate it, then it's like, oh, dang, is this thing, like, gonna detonate soon or what? Like, I believe it's a 30-second timer.
If you don't know, I don't know. Literally. You see MVD now just trying to be a little careful right here. Again, the down air out of shield. Trying to hit Maister away. His fastest option, I believe, frame 6 down air, and his jump spot is like frame 3, so just get that grab. I like the drift back. He does have the C4 there for that extra pressure to keep Maister off stage.
Ooh, give me those buckets though. Maister filling it up, but almost getting taken off the top there off that C4. He tacking on a little bit more damage. That Snake dash attack. Wow.
Whoa! he didn't even have the chance to have the super armor come out from that. I don't actually don't think he has super armor in his up smash anymore. Wow, that was actually insane right there, being able to use the up tilt right in front of Maister's face, trying to contest that up smash.
Yeah, really good stuff there. And yeah, MVD just essentially just bringing out the kicks before the up smash even came out. So really good stuff. I believe it does still have the armor, but it just comes out because it's
It comes out a lot later.
It Smash 4 came out like before the hitbox even came out. I think now it's like more closer to the actual hitbox stuff.
It actually looks like for once.
Yeah, right. So Maister with a small deficit here, but I mean we see Game & Watch attack on the damage really easily here, so gets that nair. Yep, that's all you needed, that last hit of the nair. But wow, look at that combo!
The damage.
MVD. Like from the grenade. Oh!
What the heck was that interaction? He grabbed him in the middle of the air. It looked like he literally murdered Game & Watch. He just ended characters like he doesn't exist anymore as a franchise. Like he just ended his life right there on the floor. That was absolutely insane. And not only that, sent him in a weird tech situation where not only did the red splash come off by the ledge, but he just ended his life literally.
Yeah, and that was like 2 awkward situations in a row because like he grabbed him out of the air and it was like, oh, and then like he down throw him, I'm like, oh wait, he's not on the ground. Then, oh, and then like I'm
That was absolutely hilarious. Very strange situation right there. But the bucket, you try to catch it, landing with it, but not so sneaky as MVD was able to get out of that situation. But also Maister possibly misspacing it. You see him try to go for the ground on the down smash.
Yeah, and Maister tried to go for the down throw judgment on the side, but he gets the jab block. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't always have to get the grounded down smash to get the forward smash confirmed. Come on.
Exactly. And I was gonna say Maister's running out of options of like killing Snake early, but right there he gets the jab block, takes the stock early, and Maister needs to win this to take us to a game number 5 situation here. C4 is set, and now Maister is racking up the damage, tries to get the up smash with really good avoidance right there from MVD.
Of course, not trying to land on top of him. Oh, wow. He stared at him in the face and tried to do the forward smash, but not going to get hit by it and avoiding the Nikita. Instead, he holds the grenade. Could that have been because he grabbed the grenade at the same time there?
Yeah, I think he just clanked. Yeah, he clanked with the dash attack, and I guess MVD had frame advantage, or maybe Maister didn't like go into shield immediately, but nonetheless, what a way to close it out.